so I want to talk a little bit how you can tap into your sexy energy without trying. And I think a lot of women don't understand how to become sexy or embody it, because a lot of the times people think being sexy is about the body, the outfit, the hair, just the way you look. I mean, it enhances it, but that's not where it starts. Being sexy is an energy. Okay, it's an energy. It's the way you carry yourself. It's the way you look at yourself. It's how comfortable you are within your own skin. That is what being sexy is about. Okay, it's not, when you tap into your sexy energy, you don't tap into it by trying to get attention. Okay, you tap into it when you stop needing attention. You understand what I'm saying? That is when you know you're embodying being sexy. And when you like yourself, when you enjoy yourself, like being by yourself in your own company and just, full of life, and, that is what being sexy is about. So when people look at me and they be like, oh man, you so sexy, you so sexy. That is because they see me enjoying myself by myself. They see me, how I look at myself. Like when people look at me and they be like, oh, you're so beautiful. I know, because I know I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful within. I don't have a nasty personality. I don't, you know what I mean? Like all of those things that I am, it comes out. And I don't have to be loud with it. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't have to be the loudest person in the room, or, stomping in the room trying to get all the attention. Like honestly, I don't even like attention. Let's be clear. I am a shy woman. Like, ooh, I'll be like, ooh. But then I also be like, mm-hmm. Cause yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta embrace that shit. I feel like the part where women actually mess up with trying to be sexy is when it's forced. And people can feel that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can feel when somebody's just like trying to overly force their sexiness, like just overly doing it. You don't have to overly do anything when you're sexy. You just be. You just be who you are. Like it's about being intentional how you speak and your eye contact and not rushing to respond, and just your slow movements, and it's just being present within the moment. Okay, that is what embodying being sexy is about. And a lot of people miss that part. Like they just think, oh, I'm gonna put this on, I'm just the sexiest bitch. No, you too loud. Bring it down a notch. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much. You ain't gotta do too much to be sexy. Okay, it's not about trying to grab attention. It's just becoming. It's just you're just basking in your own femininity, your energy, and it's gonna radiate outside of you. And it starts with how you feel when you're alone. How do you talk to yourself? I was talking to this young woman the other day, and we were on a phone call, my one-on-one calls. Make sure y'all go ahead and book if y'all want to talk. And she wanted to know how to embody that sexiness. Like she just wants to be sexy. And of course we had to start with, her insecurities and that sort of thing. And like I was telling her, I'm like, sexiness comes once you're confident in who you are and what you're doing, the way you speak, the way you talk. When you put on clothes, you don't let the clothes wear you. You wear the clothes. You know what I mean? And we got into that, and once we got off the phone in our conversation, she felt so much better, because she's like, man, I just really be too hard on myself. I be punishing myself sometimes for not looking good all the time and feeling good all the time. We're women. We're women. We're not going to always feel the sexiest. We're not going to always feel in that mode of like bad bitch attitude or however, whatever. We're just not going to always be in that mode. Like, come on now, we gotta go through periods and shit, crapping and cycling. Like we only get 7 good days out of the month. Like let's don't forget that. So it's okay sometimes to just say, hey, I'm just gonna relax today. I'm gonna tie my hair up in a bun. I'm gonna throw my sweats on. Like that's when I feel the sexiest, is when I'm not even trying. And usually what happens when you don't try? You walk out the door, hair in the bun, you just feel like you're not looking your best. What always happens? You get the most attention. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You tend to get the most attention when you're not trying. Okay? Sexiness is an energy. It's not a look. and I keep trying to explain that. I be talking about this a lot throughout my social medias. And I be telling women, I'm like, sexiness isn't about, you know, the way you look. Like, oh, throw some makeup on, throw your hair on, this and that. No, you're supposed to be feeling sexy prior to that. I'm sexy when I'm in the shower singing to myself loud as hell. I'm sexy when I do put on, you know what I'm saying, those baggy sweatpants. And, you know, I'm sexy in the morning when I wake up and I look at myself in the mirror with crust still in my eyes. I'm sexy when I am just in a low tone, when I'm by myself. I feel the sexiest when I'm alone, when nobody's even looking. That is when you know you're embodying being sexy. Sexiness isn't loud, y'all. It's real quiet. You understand what I'm saying? But it make a lot of noise. I pack a big punch. Okay, I know that's right. I mean, when I look at myself as I get dialed up, I already feel sexy. Like, I already feel, you know what I mean? I already feel, you know what? It's not that I feel sexy. I feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, I'm comfortable. And when I get around people and they get to complaining, or my friends or anybody, well, not my friends, because they know not to complain about the way they look or none of that. But when I hear people complaining about, oh, my weight, oh, this, oh, my outfit don't look good today, like, oh, this, oh, that lets me know you're not comfortable in your skin. You're not comfortable with who you are. You're not comfortable. You do too much complaining about what you're looking at when you look at yourself in the mirror. You're not comfortable with who you are. You're not as confident as who you are. This is why I tell my ladies, and I'm going to preach it all year long, to get your confidence up. You have to there's no sexiness. There's no embodying your femininity. There's none of that if you don't get your confidence up. Stop fucking being hard on yourself. Y'all like, oh, y'all be irritating me. For real. Y'all be irritating me. When I do my one-on-one calls and I talk to the girls and I hear them and they speak about, you know, not loving themselves, not feeling pretty no more, and that sort of thing. And guess what? I understand. Because, of course, confidence has been broken, self-esteem has been lowered, and having kids, your body ain't the same. You're getting older, you see the wrinkles and the gray hairs, and everything is dropping, and cellulite is coming, and oh, that's how I be feeling when I be hearing some of y'all. I'm like, oh, girl, come on. Step out of it. This is life, baby. This is life. If you don't like something about yourself, change it. Now, I'm not condoning going to get surgeries and none of that stuff. Y'all know I'm an all 100% natural girl, but I ain't against it either. Do whatever it is that's going to make you happy, bro. Like, do whatever it is that's going to make you happy. Find that happiness within. You want to be sexy? Find it within. And I get it. A lot of women would love to embody being sexy. But you got to understand something. Sexy has nothing to do with the amount of makeup you wear, the amount of money you have, the amount of materialistic things you own, your body type, shape, size. Being sexy isn't something you can just turn on and off. Being sexy is something that you just become. And I think I've done a hell of a job over the years because I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in knowing who I am, what I am. And nobody else can tell me otherwise. Okay? Because, you know